a service of CNC Worldwide.
CNC Podcasts are a service of CNC News, brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 member companies with business solutions since 1984. Greece police have charged 23-year-old Corey Favata with second-degree murder, depraved indifference, for causing the death of 17-month-old Riley Daniels. Favata pleaded not guilty in Greecetown court last night. He's being held at the Monroe County Jail. He's the boyfriend of the child's mother. He lived with her in their Greece apartment, and he'd been watching the toddler while her mother was at work a week ago when the mother came home to find Riley having medical issues. The child was rushed to Strong Memorial Hospital, where she died last Thursday. Police confirmed Tuesday that Riley's death was a homicide. A family member said on social media that Riley was shaken and suffered brain swelling. Police have not confirmed that. Police say the depraved indifference refers to a defendant's indifference to risky behavior that presents a high risk of death to another person. A toddler in Wayne County died when he fell off a tractor. The Wayne County Sheriff's Office says the 2-year-old was riding on the tractor with his father and fell off on a turn, and the machine ran over him before the father could stop it. No charges have been filed. 3 men will be arraigned on first-degree murder charges Wednesday morning in connection with February's triple homicide on Chilai Avenue. Michael Nelson was gunned down on February 24th, along with cousins Jermalia and Jacqueline Simmons, who were shot dead in their apartment. Shortly after those murders, 6 people were arrested on Clifford Avenue with more than 80 pounds of marijuana and 2 illegal guns, one of which proved to be the murder weapon. 3 of those drug suspects are being formally charged with the homicides. The Livingston County District Attorney's Office says a Hemlock man has pleaded guilty to killing his wife last month. Gary Flemke will spend 20 years to life in prison for shooting Marcia Flemke to death. The DA says he accepted the sentence, which is less than the 25-year maximum, more than the 15-year minimum. Marcia Flemke's body was found last month in the woods behind the couple's home. Gary Flemke was originally charged with evidence tampering, then charged with murder in his wife's death. He admitted to shooting her 3 times, then trying to burn her body. Governor Andrew Cuomo's office says the state police Speed Week and Operation Hang Up enforcement efforts this month resulted in more than 27,800 tickets. Speed Week, aimed at aggressive drivers and speeders, saw officers write more than 24,000 tickets, up by more than 2,100 from the year before. And the anti-texting push meant tickets for another 3,400 drivers across the state caught using handheld electronic gadgets while driving. Governor Cuomo says this demonstrates a lot of drivers aren't getting the message, and he says the crackdowns on distracted driving will continue. The U.S. Supreme Court gave federal courts broad discretion to award attorneys fees in patent cases yesterday, and it limited state authority to challenge EPA pollution determinations, but there was still no ruling on Greece versus Galloway. The court may next issue opinions on Monday. Greece versus Galloway is the argument over whether it's constitutional for the Greecetown Board to begin its meetings with prayer. New York State now recognizes cheerleading as a competitive sport. The full State Board of Regents voted to approve the resolution. The regents say there will be a common set of standards for competitive cheerleading, and coaches will be trained to follow them. Your next CNC podcast is whenever you click on one of these pages and catch one. We post updates during the day, and I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.